Hey gals and pals, and welcome back to the EQ's a Gamer. New game, but first, a question. You don't know Jack, do you? About television. That's what we're getting off to. You don't know Jack television. Let's do this. I don't know much. This game is pretty fun. Actually, I know a lot about television, but that's not the point. Trivia, I love trivia, so. I'm so happy Betty White's still alive. But, well, television is television. Even if commercials are getting strange lately, especially mobile game ones, you don't really have to worry about it. There's some good mobile games out there. I found like tons of them. I totally play them. I tried recording the mobile game like this weekend maybe. Tried specifically on Saturday. But, I tried. And that's all I can say is I tried. Because I couldn't do it. So I'm planning on buying a capture card soon. Well, I actually don't know anyone named Jack, so let's get this started. So I guess I don't know Jack. Let's do this.
How you
60
doing,
seconds.
You feeling good about this?
I'm very well prepared, Mavis. Believe me, I am set to go.
Okay, great. We're all very proud of you.
Well,
here.
thank you.
I'm kind of going for that schnoodle.
Yeah. Hey there. This is Raul. Boy, are you lucky I'm a morning person.
Yeah.
How many people do we have playing?
Just one.
Bars after that, probably.
Playing alone, huh? Well, who says you can't have fun by yourself, huh? Who says that?
Well, it says escape. Let me, like, put it full screen or something. And it won't let me turn the volume up. Well, let's just play.
Probably people with friends, I imagine. Well, go ahead and type in your name there.
No, I think you excuse the gamer.
All right, let's get that tape down before someone trips over it. Thank you.
Yeah, I got it. College boy lost their tape.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I need to know if you want to play a game with 21 questions or a game with 7 questions.
21.
What it stands.
Thank you very much.
30 seconds.
Your buzzer is the letter B, as in
Letter
Brady. Very Brady.
Maybe like so.
Don't make fun of Brady.
Filled with smoke. You find your way out.
Ooh, 20. Hey, when a question pops up, you gotta buzz in. Then you pick your answer on the screen and hit the right number on the keyboard, alright? Follow me?
Okay.
It's real easy.
10 seconds.
I know how to do trivia. This is not my first try playing trivia.
Okay, take out the desktop. Okay,
Acquaintances, Thursday nights, followed by Caroline in prison.
What? That sounds interesting. Jellyvision presents. Don't touch that dial. You don't know where it's been. You don't know Jack. Television.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Hello there, this is You Don't Know Jack TV. I'm Schmitty, and you are playing by yourself. Nothing to be ashamed of, everybody does it. You're all by yourself today, don't worry about it. You imagine me right there next to you, mocking you. Okay, let's rock.
No thanks.
Give me a category.
I'll take one.
And now climbing up the charts all the way to number 1.
Here we have Bart, 100 times Bart. We're playing for $3,000 this time. Flex those fingers, here it comes. Which of these phrases has Bart Simpson not been forced to write on the chalkboard at school? I will not do that thing with my tongue. I did not bury Jimmy Hoffa. I will not yell, she's dead during roll call. Or I will not belch the national anthem.
I'm saying the first
Oh,
one.
he had to write that once, but you should have seen what he did with his tongue. It looked kind of like this. Oh, God, that's hard. Oh.
I can't see it.
Here's the one the winners pick. Bart's had to write a lot of things on that chalkboard, but he never claimed to have buried Jimmy Hoffa. Of course, Bart didn't bury Jimmy Hoffa. Danny DeVito did. In that movie he made. Nobody saw that?
No, I don't think so.
Time to pick a category.
How about Wild Woman?
We're calling this one Wild Women. You get it right, I'm putting you up $2,000. Now, I'm sure you're familiar with the famous Irish writer Oscar Wilde, right? And if not, then pay attention. You're going to learn something. Suppose Oscar Wilde wrote a play inspired by TV character Nora Wilde. Considering the show she's on, what might be a fitting name for the play? The Importance of the Naked Truth. Suddenly Salome, a Wonder Woman of no importance.
I don't know who that is.
Of Bel-Air.
I'm just gonna say the second one.
Hey, look who's suddenly stupid. Hey, if you got a minute, take a look at this.
That's what I was gonna say, but I didn't know anything about her.
The naked truth. I gotta confess, though, sometimes I'd like to teach her the importance of just being naked. Category, please.
Birds, bees, and the Simpsons. That works for me.
1, 2, 3. Never mind.
I believe this one is called Birds, Bees, and the Simpsons. Let's see what you'll do for $1,000. All right, imagine this. On a very special episode of The Simpsons, Homer explains to Bart where he came from. What will Homer most likely say? The funny pages, boy. Public access, boy. Liquid television, boy. Or the Tracy Ullman Show, boy. The
I know.
Simpsons started out as a weekly segment on the Tracy Ullman Show.
I was right!
Now me, my dad told me I came from my dream of Jeannie. And then he threw an empty beer bottle at my head.
Ouch!
That man.
That had to hurt.
All right, I need a category.
And the award for the most natural blonde goes to...
May I introduce? And the award for most naturally blonde goes to... You get it right, you get $2K. Okay, let's imagine that a new category is added to the Emmys for Best Blonde Actress. If the person who won the most naturally blonde contest on her show were to present the first award, who would be the bearer of the envelope? Jan from the Brady Bunch, Laura from General Hospital, Kimberly from Different Strokes, or Blair from The Facts of Life?
I'd say General Hospital.
This will be our little secret.
Oh, nope.
Let me show you what I would have picked. Because
Oh,
she won
Facts
the
of
most
Life.
naturally blonde contest at her school, Blair would be the first presenter.
The one show on the list I haven't watched.
God and the makers of Color Blast hair products. I mean, God, for giving me such beautiful hair. Thank you.
Throw me a category.
Scratch and sniff this. Question 5.
For your enjoyment, scratch and sniff this. You're looking at $3,000 on this one. Hey kids, it's howdy doody time. Say you're jammed inside a crowded bus when suddenly you get a big whiff of the essence of emerald. Based on the cable star Emerald Lagasse's expertise, what odor might you be sniffing? Hot Cajun spices, fancy French cologne, Instalube, or Amish hay?
I'm saying the first one.
Essence of Emerald is a K-Shawn cooking show on the TV Food Network.
Yeah, I was right, baby!
Yeah, I just love being on crowded buses with Cajun chefs.
Hey, watch what you're poking at doing.
All right, pick a category.
Let's do the third one.
Yeah, way to choose that category. You're about to take a bite out of a this or that. The category for this or that
Let's do this.
sounds like George Costanza's personal identification number. Okay, I'm going to read off 7 TV shows, and for each one, you better tell me if it's a Steven Bochco creation or not a Steven Bochco creation.
Okay.
As each one comes up, if it's a Bochco show, press 1. If it ain't a Bochco show, press 2. And to skip it, press 4.
Okay,
I'll give you
do this.
$500 for each right answer, and you lose $500 for each one you get wrong or that you don't get to. All right, give me 30 seconds on the clock. It's showtime.
I don't know anything.
What's going on? Hill Street Blues. Law and
Yeah.
Order. Homicide, Life on the Street. Doogie
Nope.
Howser, MD.
Yes.
Reasonable Doubts.
Don't
One
know.
more. Cop Rock.
Yes.
That's all of them. Hey, you only got 3 right, but look at it this way. It's over.
I'm in the negative.
Don't worry about it. It could have... Time to pick a category.
How about the buddy system?
Question 7 is dedicated to the men and women of trivia.
Today's specialties include the
I
Buddy
get that one.
System. $3,000 for this one. Hey, once again, it's Buddy Day at the local pool. And your swimming buddy is, that's right, Buddy from the 70s TV show Family. You accidentally swallow some water and start to drown, but Buddy isn't responding. If you shout her real name as you're going down, what will you be shouting? Lynette! Latina! Letitia! Budweiser! Or Bernice! Well, that's what you get. You shouldn't drink and swim. I'm giving you some cash if you pick this one. Buddy's real name is Letitia, so you
I
might
couldn't
try
think.
yelling that. You could
Actually,
also
I
try
didn't
yelling,
know.
I'm drowning! Category, please.
Let's do that one.
Join us as we explore the fascinating world of 8.
All right, give it up for names you call your wife. You get it right, I'm giving you $1,000. Eyes forward, we're going. Given the nickname of Buddy's wife on the Dick Van Dyke Show, where would you most likely find her? Riding a broom on top of Old Smoky, in a swimming pool, or in a sandwich?
In a swimming pool.
Oh, I get it. The buddy system. Yeah, you're still thinking about the last question. Oh, that was a good one, huh? But it's time to move on. Let it go. Here's the one you didn't pick.
In a sandwich.
Buddy Sorrell's wife is called Pickles. I guess Gherkin was already taken.
Ha ha.
Give me a category.
I'll choose 2.
Well, what do we have here? Mrs. Livingston, I presume. How does $2,000 sound? Okay, remember that guy Stanley? He went to Africa and he said, Dr. Livingston, I presume? Well, imagine this. Instead of finding Dr. Livingston, Stanley encounters Mrs. Livingston from The Courtship of Eddie's Father. Based on her role in the show, how might he greet her? Mrs. Livingston, Eddie grew in your womb. Mrs. Livingston, alive from the tomb. Mrs. Livingston, type this by noon. Or Mrs. Livingston, clean Eddie's room.
I'm gonna say type
this
by noon.
Sure, just type WRONG. You want to see what the smart money says? Mrs. Livingston was the housekeeper, so he probably would have told her to clean Eddie's room. Oh, and when you're done with that, Mrs. Livingston, why don't you float up the Congo and kill me some dinner, will you? Throw me a category.
The following is a test of question 10. This is only a test.
Let's see what we got going. Bonehead Hangouts. I got $2,000, says you don't know this one. Hope you're hungry. It's question time. Considering its name, how might the kids from Saved by the Bell describe a bad meal at the local hangout? Gag me with the spoon, choke me with the swizzle stick, grody to the max, or barf me out the door.
Great to the
After
max.
school, all the morons, the kids from Saved by the Bell hang out at the Max.
Boom, baby! I know my
I
shows.
doubt they'd even know if the food was bad there. I mean, they hardly eat more than like a French fry. That'll do it for round 1. What do you say we move on to round 2? Now in round 2,
Sure.
every question is worth twice as much, so there's going to be some big cash moving around. Let's get to it.
Awesome.
All right, pick a category.
Black, white, red all over.
11, come on, girl. Good question.
And our special guest tonight, black and white and red all over. $2,000 for a correct answer. All right, you know how in the movie The Wizard of Oz, whenever Dorothy's in Kansas, everything's in black and white. When she's in Oz, everything's in color? Because it also made the transition from black and white to color, which of the following sitcoms would make Dorothy feel right at home? The Addams Family, Leave It to Beaver, The Andy Griffith Show, or The Dick Van Dyke Show?
I think the Addams
You should've
Family.
bought a vowel. For the curious, here's the right answer. You got 159 black and white episodes of The Andy Griffith Show and 90 that were in color, so Dorothy would fit right in.
You're not my Auntie M. Oh, hush. Now you wash your hands and call Opie for dinner. And your little dog, too.
All right, I need a category.
Let's do that one.
For your viewing pleasure, Big Top. Is that a crack about Wheezy? You get a right answer, you're walking away with $4,000. Okay, let's say that Mr. Bentley, the confused but lovable neighbor from the Jeffersons, ends up running a circus. Considering the favor George Jefferson often performs on Mr. Bentley, what job would Mr. Bentley most likely offer George in the circus? Sword swallower, tightrope walker, animal trainer, or costume designer?
Word swallower.
Sword swallower. No. Sorry, I'm not gonna go there. Why didn't you pick this one? George often walks on Mr. Bentley's back to relieve Bentley's back pain, so it stands to figure that George might be offered the job of tightrope walker. I just hope for Bentley's sake that George doesn't take a liking to the trampoline act. Time to pick a category.
Seinfeld.
Flash, we interrupt this game to bring you a special question.
Shake hands with
number
Seinfeld
13.
and impulse shopping. One right answer and you got $6,000 coming at you. Okay, you just inherited some bucks and they're burning a hole in your 501s. Let's say you go nuts and blow through your inheritance in a brand new store called Just Kramer. Based on Kramer's product inventions, which of the following items could you not buy? A mattress filled with sand, a coffee table book about coffee tables, muffin tops, or a bra for chesty men?
I'm saying the first one.
Damn, key must have slipped. Well, that'll make an exciting story, won't it?
Muffin top.
Just Kramer would not sell you a muffin top. That's Elaine's idea. And I'm sure the boys would be very interested in seeing Elaine's muffin bottom. Yeah, baby, I don't know what that means. Give me a category.
Let's do that one.
Hey, bless smut with dime store. Grab hold of this gibberish category. Legal action against noisy eaters. You move fast, you can get $10,000 on this gibberish question. All right, listen up. Every second and a half, some of that cash is going to disappear. So if you want to win big, you got to move quick. All right, slam that buzzer and start typing when you can tell me what show this rhymes with. Band the way he smacks. First clue, it's an animated show. You know, that McLaughlin. Make me proud. Type in your answer and hit return.
And Jerry?
That was very brave of you after just one clue. I'll remember this. Oh, come on. They're zany to the max. They're banned the way he smacks.
Oh,
The
Animaniacs.
story of how the Warner Brothers built a film and television empire while living in a water tower. It's amazing stuff. Category, please.
That one.
The thrill of answering. The agony of 15.
Coming at you, evidence of our TV ancestors. If you know this one, you're getting $4,000. Wow, it's a new discovery that has the scientific community abuzz. Take a look at this picture and see the evidence for yourself. Based on this drawing, which of the following would scientists most likely deduce about our ancestors? Simon Templar helped them hunt. Number 6 was number 1 with them. Peter Gunn gave them fire, or they traveled in Volkswagen.
I'm saying the third one.
Wow, right in the kisser. Should have picked this one. The stick figure with a halo is the symbol of Simon Templar, the saint. But no matter how tricked out his car is, it wasn't very exciting until the invention of the wheel. Throw me a category.
Let's do the first one.
Let's have a big warm welcome for Kids Are Born Naked. Let them see nudity. This one can get you $6,000. Ah, these blasted TV rating systems. It's ruining all the good explicit programs for our youngsters today. I mean, 20 years ago, kids could see anything on TV. Which of these explicitly titled TV specials is an actual program which aired on national TV? The Flintstones, alcohol and drugs. The Muppet Show, sex and violence. Romper Room, cigarettes and tobacco.
I actually know this one
Barney and
already.
Friends, death and destruction.
It's the first one.
Well, if you consider vitamins drugs, nah, forget it. You'd still be wrong.
Actually,
So you
no.
don't lose any sleep over it. One of the 2 pilots for The Muppet Show was called The Muppet Show, Sex and Violence. It was on ABC in 1975.
Actually, the one about the Flintstones, because they had an alcohol addiction in one of the episodes, that actually was the thing.
All right, I need a category.
Just not the thing they wanted.
Thank you. Good night, everybody. God bless.
You're beautiful.
This one's called Are There Potatoes in That? You get this one, you pocket $2,000. All right, give me your best shot. Say you go to a restaurant and order a bowl of mulligan stew. If the stew contains the same ingredients as TV's mulligan stew, what should you expect to find in your dinner? Addictive drugs and alcohol, delicious chum, good old-fashioned ragtime music, or precocious orphans?
Saying 4.
Mulligan Stew is a 1970s show about the Mulligan family who, with 3 kids of their own, are forced to take in 4 more when their relatives are killed.
Boom, baby!
Personally, I'll never go back to that restaurant again. One time, I ordered Mulligan Stew, and I found some Webster in it.
Yeah.
All right, pick a category.
Let's do that one.
You know what? You're playing great. I'll stop bugging you now. You know what? Actually, just one more question. Question 18.
Let's take a look at the yellow brick road is under construction. 4K coming your way for a right answer. See what you can do with this one. If the lion from The Wizard of Oz were to come to TV to find courage, in which of the following places would he most likely find it? The hotel on Have Gun Will Travel, the ranch on Bonanza, the winery on Falcon Crest, or the fort on F Troop?
I'm saying second one.
No, the lion would head to the Bonanza Ranch for a good old steak. You know, as long as he's not afraid of the cows. Does this ring a bell? The name of the fort on F Troop is Fort Courage. Problem is, once he gets there, they'll probably treat him like crap anyway. Something I heard about strays in the military.
Sorry, I never watched that show.
Give me a category.
I choose 3.
Open wide and get ready for ancient TV trivia, huh? Sit up straight. This one's gonna be worth $6,000. Greetings, 23 Skidoo kids, all that other stuff. Listen, I'm gonna roll back the clock to the early 20th century, so listen up. Imagine it's 1931 and you get a job walking around Times Square in costume promoting the very first television network. What are you wearing? Your birthday suit, a toga and torch, a peacock suit, or a giant eyeball suit?
I'm saying the first one.
Your birthday suit? I'm sorry, that looks like an illegal cable hookup. What do you say we check out the right answer? You're wearing a big old peacock suit for
Oh,
NBC,
that's
America's
right.
First network.
Oh, I remember Thursday night lineup back then, boys.
Old man.
You had Uncle Milty at 7.
Old man.
7:05, you had...
I'm sure someone watching this video was born in 1931. Actually, that probably is it, but that's not the point.
Can we get back to the game now?
Sure.
Category, please.
I guess I'm gonna be bald.
Question 20 now concludes its broadcast day.
The category is, I want to be a bald millionaire. I'll give you 4,000 clams for this bad boy. So everyone wants to be like Mike, right? Well, suppose you want to be like TV's Dr. Mike. What do you aspire to be? A doctor on a cruise ship, a frontier woman doctor, a doctor living in Alaska, or a doctor working in a coroner's office?
The second
You
one.
want to be like Dr. Michaela Mike Quinn, medicine woman.
I was right! Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman. I know that show for some reason, and I don't like it, and I don't care about it either.
Okay?
What happened that one time I was watching commercials?
Category.
That one. Jack Attack.
You've almost made it to the credits, but first, the attack. When you see two words that match, hit your buzzer. If you're right, you get $2,000. If you're wrong, you're losing $2,000. Oh, and one more thing to remember. Remember the clue. The two words that match have to fit this clue. It sounds dirty, but it's about... Oh, I'm going to enjoy watching this one. See ya.
Yeah. Okay. Lighters. Parallel universes? Okay. Making it. Disco dancer, okay. Making room. Wait. Bathmasters, I knew that one. Gardening.
Hey, don't try to watch TV and Jack Attack at the same time. Let's see what you get your final score.
Negative $66,000.
Wow, player, you ended up with less than nothing. It's a good thing you didn't have any competition, because then everybody would know that.
All right, that's one more on the can, folks. Hey, Raul, what's happening?
Why do we call it a high scoreboard when there's an empty slot up there? Any moron with a positive score can get in there. I mean, not that you're a moron player.
Negative 43,000 is the other best score on here.
If you want to play another
Man.
game, let me know.
Negative is the only way you win.
I really wish you wouldn't play those Judas Priest albums.
Well,
Yeah, why? So we can listen to your Striper albums instead?
Before they can bring peace to the world, they first have to bring peace to their two-bedroom apartment.
After all, Muhammad, if we can be friends, then can't the whole...
well, that was surely interesting. But we have one thing I'd like to mention. I want you to subscribe, like this video, comment down below if you want to. Check out my Patreon and my Twitter. And I think that's going to be it from me, from the Yakuza Gamer, and we got a new story probably soon. But, yeah, I guess that's going to be okay. I don't know what to make of it on next. I have a couple ideas brewing. Hopefully you liked my San Andreas video, but I don't know if you did. One of my videos I see a lot of people like, and I'm glad. I should be making a new video on that soon. Something like that soon. If you can guess it, just comment it down below. So, that's all for me. Peace, love, and bacon grease.